Hi, I'm Emma Seal and welcome to my video. In this video, we're going to have a look at crunches and techniques and the way to perform a good crunch. Now, crunch is a fantastic way to help strengthen your core, and having a strong core gives you a better ability with all other resistance exercises. It also makes sure you support your lower back. Often people with lower back issues have a weak core. I'm going to go through some ways to do crunches regardless of your ability. If you like this video, don't forget to have a look at the others in the playlist which look at other bodyweight resistant exercises using the card above or the link in the description. So to start crunches, sit down on the floor with your legs hip width apart and the toes facing forwards. We want to make sure that these knees stay in the same position so they don't come in towards each other or go too far out. Everything's in line with the hips all the way down through to the toes. From there, we lay back onto the floor, nice and flat, making sure that the lower back stays flat to the floor. What can happen is we can arch the back and that comes off the floor. We need to make sure that we pull that in as tight as possible to keep it flat. This happens all the way through the movement. We do this as soon as we get back to the start position, keep it flat. Now, breathing's really important for this as well. So we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and we pull the belly button in as tight as we can. We keep that tension in that area all the way through the moves, from the start to the finish. We breathe in before we come up, and we breathe out as we come up at the same time, but keeping the belly pulled in. We don't want to push it out and end up with a pouch. We want to pull in and keep the core tension all the way through. So a basic crunch comes up to an angle off the floor. We're not coming into a full sitting position, so it's not a sit-up, it's a crunch. It stops part way into the move. That way we've got to use more control in the core as we take it back down and keeping the back flat. So the difference between a crunch and a sit-up, a full sit-up comes all the way up, so the angle of the back comes up straight from the floor, whereas with the crunch you're going to come up part way, stop part way, but keep the back at a nice strong angle, still engaged through the core before you go back down to the floor. We breathe in, out, in, out. I use my arms to reach up towards my knees. My chin is off the chest and my eyes are looking up towards the ceiling in front. If you're struggling to come all the way up to that position, just bringing the shoulders off the mat and reaching towards the knees. If you keep the core pulled in tight, you're still working the same muscles. So you breathe in, keeping the chin off the chest. Breathe out, reaching up. In and out. We keep the chin off the chest, eyes looking up to the ceiling, breathing steady, and we pull the belly button in. In and out. The lower back remains on the floor all the time. If you want to come with your hands behind your head and come up further, you can, but don't pull. Don't pull the head so that the chin pulls towards the chest. Keep the arms outstretched and reach up. Having a strong core is really good for getting the most out of all other exercises that you do. It's also really good for making sure you've got good posture and your body age as well. It prevents back pain and it helps you with good health through other exercises that you do. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and turn on the notifications, and head to the playlist in the card or through the link in the description for more videos to help you with your fitness.